Hey guys, I'm back with a setup video of my pocket traveler size notebook. If you watched my last video, you saw that I was showing off this beauty right here. It's a pocket size Webster's Pages, floral with the black stripes, gray stripes, traveler's notebook, pocket size. I have since then received my other one. I had mentioned I was probably going to buy the checkered one, the Gingham black and white print, and I did, and I absolutely love it. I thought I would use this one for the summer, and I'm going to be setting this up with some cute little die cuts that I made with some free printables from a blog that I discovered. I'll put links below to that. I'm also going to be using some pretty scrapbook papers from the Flora #1 kit. If you are very indecisive, kind of like myself, on finding cute little papers to set up your traveler's notebooks, buy scrapbook kits. Scrapbook kits are probably the easiest thing to use in terms of decorating and setting up your planner. So I'm just going to be cutting out the rest of my die cuts that I made. I just printed out some words and some pictures on some cardstock. I put like the little black borders, and I'm just trimming these out. I like the little white space around when I cut, so I'm just going to trim this here and show you how I'm going to use little die cuts in my planner. So this video will be sort of a chit-chatty video. I've got workflow, I've got some YouTube little die cuts here. I've got one for Etsy, and then You Can Do It. I've got a little fitness one here that I made, and then this one here I put together with some clip art from the Honeybee shop. She has a blog and has free little clip arts of the cute little planner girls in all different skin tones, and so I just kind of cut and pasted and added some cute little clip art elements that I had when I do my stickers, and then put my own little name down here and just made it sort of like a Polaroid picture frame with the pink dot border around in the middle right there, and just says planning is my craft. So I thought that would be cute in my traveler's notebook. I also have some items over here that I'm going to be using. I have these little pocket squares that everybody has been trying to find. They are at Target. They usually have them around the back to school time, but they're great for adhering to either the inside of your traveler's notebook if you don't have pockets already, or you can just use these as, you know, pocket holders if I can find the opening, and put cute little things inside like this, and you can attach that into your traveler's notebook, or you can either attach it to like the cover of your traveler's booklet like so. You can do things like that. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use all of these, well, not all of these at once, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to use a couple of these in my planner. So to decorate these plain white notebook, I made some little simple covers that are going to be titles on the front cover. So I've got like the monthly, which will go on my monthly calendar right here. So that'll go on the cover. And I decided that I was going to keep this notebook very plain because it is just a cute little black and white. I think I'll just do pops of color with like the pink. But my reasoning for keeping it kind of not too busy with colors, because I will switch the notebooks out of this planner into this one, and so it'll all still look the same and it'll still go together and flow nicely. So I'm going to get started on cutting these out. Okay, so I'm back. I finished cutting out all of my labels, and I went through and just cut. I like the white space around the boxes. I do that with like some of my stickers too. I like that little white space. I know some people are like anti-white space, but that's what I did for all of my labels. They're already in order so I can glue them onto the covers of my notebooks. I also cut out some more die cuts. I just, you know, I recommend going on to the Honeybee blog post website. She has a ton of like free downloadable items that you can, you know, print out and use as stickers or use them as die cuts in your own planner. So I just downsized the little girl. I did a little bit of kind of editing in my silhouette program because the original girl that she has on there has sort of this flower crown on her head, and then I just did some editing and took that all out. And then I did make some little stickers too that I could use. I just printed that on label paper, and we'll use those in my planner. But I went through and I made some more die cuts. I've got some hearts here. I have a little die cut here. This is from a clip art set from the silhouette.com website. They have a ton of items that you can kind of filter through and purchase. Some of them are as low as 99 cents, so check those out if you're wanting other ideas for die cuts or even stickers for yourself. You can buy little clip art sets from the Silhouette shop. But I'm just going to go ahead and label these onto my notebooks. I have a regular glue stick. I'm all about the glue sticks. Keeping it simple. Yes, indeed. And so this is my monthly. I have them already in order, so shouldn't take too long to put these on. So I'm just going to put those on like that. Not quite centered, a little bit more closer to the top. That's how I like to set the labels on the booklets. So just on the outside edge, and I make sure to get the corners really well. And then there's that first one right there. I'll go ahead and do another one to kind of show you. So this is my weekly task. So this will be for my weekly, and I hope to probably do videos with this, like a plan with me type of setup video. I do functional planning, so it's not going to be a hardcore plan with me, decorate with me type of video, because I'm not going to cover like the whole page or anything, and I just got a whole bunch of glue on my fingers. Yuck. Like that, but, and actually I should be putting that on here and then gluing it onto my booklet so I don't get glue everywhere. And like so. And my list maker, so I have like that. So I'm just going to put all of those onto there. And then for my organize that label, this will be for my box grid one that I'm just going to use for all the different projects and random assortment like that. So I'll glue that on there. And then I have my health and fitness one. And I'm not sure if I want to put this label or if I want to put this label, or just use this as a die cut, maybe in a pocket or something. So I just created this with simple clip art, and then I have this in the center, it says Get in Shape Girl. When I was a kid, there was this little activity set. It was all about like music and movement. That's probably dating my age right there, just letting you know that I know all about the Get in Shape Girl. And then I've got, so there's for that one. And then here is my blank one that I'm gonna use. Oh no, this is my bank balance one. And then here's my label for my bank balances. So I'll just put that on like that. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one in my traveler's notebook. I think I'll just keep this on my desk. So in placement of that, I'm going to use a plain little notebook. Well, it's the grid one, but I will put this one in my planner in place of the bank one. So I'm going to put all these labels on here and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. All of my notebooks are labeled with the labels: monthly, weekly, health and fitness, list maker, organize that, and my bank balances. And wanted to tell you a little bit about this notebook here. This is the notebook I'm going to replace with my bank balances. I'm going to keep that one on my desk, and so I wanted an extra notebook. This will just be for random whatnots, kind of like a quick jot down or whatever. I'll probably use that as a work one, jotting things down for work. But this is the notebook set that it comes with. It's in a pack of 3. So you've got the black stripe, there's the polka dot, like gold polka dot, and then this really fun modern gold print. And it's by the brand DCWV. I bought these at Joann's, use a coupon on them. I think it was like $3 after the coupon, so not bad. They also have them on sale all the time, so just kind of check those out. But they're for the pocket size traveler's notebooks. If you have pocket size, it also fits the number 3 notebook, which is what I have on my Foxy Fix planner. So I'm just going to set my planner now, put all of my notebooks back in here, and then get to the nitty-gritty of putting all of the decorative items such as the vellum and the cardstock and whatnot. But I have a question for you guys that are watching right now. Are you a traveler's notebook person, or are you a ring-bound planner, a Hobonichi user, or do you just use a regular notebook like a spiral notebook or whatever to kind of keep track of all of your plans throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year? Some of you I know probably are not even into using traveler's notebooks at all, but you watch the videos anyway, so thank you for doing that. Also, I know some of you were at Go Wild, and I met a couple of you while I was there, and I think I just gooped. Let me see. Oh, and I know I met a couple of you from Go Wild, and that was really cool to have met you and know that you were a viewer of my videos as well as purchasing items from my sticker shop. I think that's kind of cool to, you know, meet you in person. So thanks for doing that. I'm about to do a jump band with this one. I think I did this backwards. Hang on a second. Okay, I figured it out. I had it all confused on I had to add the jump band. All right, so here's my health and fitness. But like I was saying, that at Go Wild, I met a couple of you that watch my videos, and I think that's really cool. So thank you for walking up to me and saying hello and introducing yourself. And I still, oh, and this one I'm just going to tuck back here. That's what it was. Okay, until I get another jump band. Okay, so I have that all set up. So now it's time to add all the extra pretty stuff into the planner. So here are my die cuts, and then I've got the little pockets. I'm going to move some of this off the side. I also printed from the Honeybee shop. She had sort of I guess they're like dashboards, the stuff that goes around your little notebook. So I kind of sized it up a bit so that I could trim it, or so I could wrap this around one of my notebooks. And I printed it on cardstock. So this one I'm just going to trim directly kind of as close to the line because I didn't leave that much space in between. But I'm just going to trim that out like that. And on the sides, was I doing the sides? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I need a notebook thing. I can't remember. Let me get this out. But my whole idea, yeah, that's what it was. It was just a little bit. And I was just going to wrap that. It fits pretty much perfectly. This is the A6 notebook, so I just used the cardstock 8.5 by 11, which is basically the exact width. And I'm just going to kind of fold this over like that. There we go. And this will go over the cover of one of my notebooks. I'll put this on the first one, the first elastic. So this notebook will have it. And just fold that over like that. Perfect. So that's super cute. All right, now it's time to get to the nitty gritty and chunkify my planner. What I mean by that is I like a chunky traveler's notebooks. I like watching a lot of the videos and you see where their planner is like super thick. It might be like out to here. Okay, that's a bit chunky for me, but just something like this. And I mean, that's one way to make your planner chunky is just to have multiple notebooks, adding jump bands and whatnot. But you can also add layers. And so what I mean by layers is that you're gonna add like the vellum sheets. So all the nice calming sounds. Do you guys watch those videos, those Asmir videos where it's like, you know, the different sounds that kind of, you know, calm you down a little bit? I like listening to that kind of stuff. You know, being a school teacher, you gotta kind of decompress. But anyway, so I've got some little vellum sheets. This one here is just actually a laminating sheet. If you have a laminator, you can just run a plain laminating sheet through the machine, let it seal, and then you can fold this and crease it with your bone folder and just make that like a real nice crisp edge, and that'll work nicely as a cover for one of your notebooks, so it'll go just like that. I'll have to trim this out a little bit. Let me do that right now. Let's trim this down some. But I think that adding layers is what makes your planner kind of unique and different than other planners. And that's one thing I like about the planning community, that all of us have different styles, whether it's just a simplistic style to a more elaborate style with like all the charms and the bells and the whistles. That's what makes it a lot of fun. So I have trimmed this down. I'm gonna add this over onto one of my notebooks. I'm not sure. I'll probably switch this out after the video, which one I want this to go over. We'll just put it over the health and fitness one for now. Just tuck that under like that. And adding the different layers into a traveler's notebook really personalizes it. It just makes it yours, you know, it makes it your planner. I'm gonna add my sticky pockets. So these pockets here that are from Target, I highly recommend if you find these, buy 2-pack. They come with a pack of 20, but just buy 2-pack. Share the love, share these with your planner friends. I mean, they would love to have those. It's like hard to find those. You just peel it off like so. I'm just gonna keep this card tucked in because that's what it's gonna be used for anyway. So I'm gonna put this onto the back side of my first dashboard that I have right here, the one that I cut out a few minutes ago. I'm just gonna stick this right here on this page, and that first page is decorated like that. And a lot of people use these clear pockets. They're called adhesive labels, but see, I use them in the classroom, like so you can label all of your bins, or even you can put them on the cubbies and put like a name tag. That's what I use them for. But look, you can put this on here. Some people will put them directly onto their, like if they didn't have a pocket flap here and it was just the smooth, like if this was gone and it was just brown, you could like adhere it to there if you're wanting to. A lot of people do that if they buy like notebooks without pockets. That's one way to kind of spruce up your planner, but just like that. And then I think I'm gonna put one on the other side of that. I'm so out of frame. Okay. I think I'm gonna put one on the other side of this dashboard here. So I'll just put one here on the back side, a blank one right here. And so then I will stick another one. So then I can put something on to the back of that dashboard later on. I don't know, I'll probably put some stickers, like my fitness stickers. I've had a lot of like you commenting either on my Etsy shop, sending me messages on my Etsy shop at Sticker Sweets Co. and about, you know, liking the food stickers that are in my planner. And the food stickers that I have are basically just like fruits and vegetables. They're just really like, you know, I've got blueberries, I've got, you know, like ice cream, there's pizza. I have like a whole assortment of food stickers available in my shop to kind of keep track of your eating habits. There's like tacos, I've got like water, fruit salad, smoothies, chocolate bars, cereal, eggs, burgers, cookies, there's lemonade. There's just like a whole variety of stickers to pick from. I even think I have like bacon in there or something, and I like this one. I use this one a lot. This little chicken fry plate, like for Chick-fil-A, I use that to kind of mark my Chick-fil-A. So yeah, you can check that out if you're looking to kind of organize your planner and keep track of like what you're eating that way. So I'll probably trim some of those down so that they'll fit into my planner. So I have that on the back side, and I am going to add some more prettiness. I have a clear dashboard that I purchased from Foxy Fix. I purchased this a while ago and never used it because it's the side opening. I prefer like the secretarial pocket that flips open more easily. I have been known to just cut the top or whatever, but I'm going to use this one in this planner as well. I'm going to wrap this one around the weekly insert, tuck that under like so. And this is the one that has my jump band on it, so it's a bit, there we go, it's a bit confusing like that. There we go. So that's going to wrap around that. And then I'm going to be using some leftover cards. I have some holiday cards that I got from the kiddos in my class last holiday time, and I'm just going to cut off pretty much this side of the greeting card off because I like the white and the black stripe. So I'm just going to cut that in half, and I'm going to put this in my, put it on this side. So then you see the black and the white paper just like that. And then I'll cover that side with this paper pack. I bought this paper pack from Target. I haven't opened it yet. I don't even remember what season this came from. If you know, let me know down below. So just tear off a sheet, and I'm going to eyeball this cut to fit in here so it'll cover up the writing, but I still have the card. So this is what I mean about like adding layers to your planner to kind of make it yours, just like that. So that covers that up. I've got some die cuts. I might put that right in here. And then on this back side, which is the front side, I will put some of my die cuts. So this might get a little bit tricky. I might have to do it this way. I've got workflow, since this is my weekly planner, so I thought I would just put those kind of die cuts in here. And I'm going to try to strategically place these underneath. So there's one, I'll do the one for like a boss, flip that over and tuck it under. Try to go like right here in the middle. There's two. Let's move that up just a little bit. And then I have one for YouTube. I'm going to try and put that on the other side of the first die cut, the Etsy one. So I know that one's up here. That's why I don't like these side opening ones, because you can't, it's hard to put stuff in them. And that's upside down. Turn it around. There we go. So I've got workflow, I got YouTube, and I've got like a boss, which is too far over. There we go. And then I'll add my Etsy one. I do it like that. And then I'm going to take one of my little die cut girls and probably one of my hearts and stick those in there as well. Just straighten this out after the video because I know it's all upside down. And I didn't want to glue them down because I want to be able to switch it out later on with something different. So there we go. And there's my first little cover in my notebook. There's that first page, and then the back side, I don't know what I want to put on the back side yet, so I will come back to that. So I'm going to jump to my health and fitness planner. I already put that little, I like the way that sounds, the little acetate laminate sheet that I'm using as a dashboard cover. And I'm going to add pockets to this actually. So I'm going to put a pocket here on the front. I might put multiple pockets on this. I might put both sides actually. Do I want it on the front? I don't know. I know I want one on the back. So let's start with that one first. Let's do the back interior and kind of center that. And then I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to add another pocket as well. So yeah, if you find these, buy multiple packs. They're really, really good. And then just kind of match those up on the back where the first one is. So now I have a double-sided pocket. I'll have one with my little die cuts. And then I think I'm going to take another one of those sticky pockets, put it on the front side of that laminate, like right here, like that. And then I've got a pocket there. I don't know if I'll put one on the inside. I'm not sure. Then I will take my little die cut card that I made. It's just right here. I'll just put that in there, probably at an angle. There's that. And that's my health and fitness. Actually, you know what? I think I will add another pocket. And the thing about the pockets, you can always interchange whatever's inside them. That's always a plus. And then I will put my little die cut that says you can do it. And I will probably add another little die cut girl and stick her in here. I want it there. If I want her there, I have no clue. Oh my goodness. That's one thing about filming these videos, it takes forever to edit afterward because you've got like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of footage. I'll probably add some other stuff in there, like some more texture and all that. Okay, so I think I changed my mind about having the pocket on here, so I'm just going to peel this off. And these are pretty sticky. They're easy to peel off if you have it on the acetate, but if you adhere it to the paper, you'll probably have a hard time taking that off of the paper. And I think I'm just going to take my die cut and just add some washi tape to it and put that on there. So I'll just adhere it with some washi tape like that. So that's like my whole health and fitness section. There we go. I'll just do that. And then I still have that pocket on the inside, like right here. So see how the layering, you can peel that up, and then there's by itself, and then there's the layers. So there's the health and fitness, and then the backing of that one, and the list maker. So I'm going to make a bookmark now. I know I've seen a lot of people that have bookmarks in their planner to kind of mark their pages. So I'm actually recycling something in this process of setting up my planner, but I liked how this was like a frosted texture, and this is from a planner that I purchased. It's from the Filofax planner. It's like a cover that goes over when you buy the items. I purchased a pink one a couple months ago, and I just kept this. Thought I could use it someday, and today is someday, and I can't find my scissors. So I'm gonna just trim right here. I thought it would make a perfect bookmark. It's already like the exact width that I needed. I just need to trim a little off the top. I'm gonna cut this off on the side. I don't mind that it's cut out. That's not gonna bother me. So I'll just turn that on the inside. But I thought I would use that just to mark the placement in here. It's like the perfect width like that. And then like I said, the top is just a little bit big. So I'm gonna eyeball this and trim it out. I wanna have a little bit of like the edge left over here so I can add maybe a label later on, or I'll probably just add some decorative washi tape. I'm gonna trim this probably about a 1/2 inch. So probably about right here is where I'm gonna trim it. 1, 2, 3, go. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just gonna use that right there. So I'm going to add just a little bit of washi tape to the top again to stick with that, adding some layers. So I'm gonna cover probably about, I know it's hard for you to kind of see this on the camera, but I'm just probably half of the width of the washi tape is going on top of my divider. So I have half of it covering, and then I'm gonna trim the rest off like that. And then just fold that over like that. And then it's a nice decorative edge. I'll probably just print out a label next time I print stickers out. I'll make a label or something, but I thought that would be cute to just have at the top. And I can just kind of find my place in my notebook. I also printed out that pink stripe paper from the Honeybee website, so I'm going to trim just a little bit of this. I did editing in my Silhouette program to make like smaller size sheets. I added the black border just to give it that pop, and also to go along with the black and white planner. I'm very functional when it comes to planning in the planner and kind of keeping my planner simple and not really going all out. Because I don't switch out my planners that much, I just will switch the covers, but I still keep like the same, you know, interior. So I have a lot of planners that are similar in color. They're like, you know, neutral planners. They all kind of flow together. So I think I'm gonna add this sheet to that Foxy Fix, the back side of this one. So right here to this underside, just like that. And there's that pink. There we go. That's like really cute. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there yet, but, or maybe I'll put, I have no idea. Oh goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on moving. So there's that one. And I have, what's next? Oh, I was going to put on my bookmark. So I'm getting into the vellum. I know that's like a big thing now, like glitter headers and vellum headers and the glittery sparkle paper. And so I made some bows out of the vellum, and these are available in my shop in an assortment of colors. And basically what I'm gonna do, I'm actually showing you kind of a modified way of putting this on, but if you were to buy these in the shop, it actually has a transfer sheet on top to make it easier to transfer to whatever you're going to be working with. And so I'm just going to peel this off like this, but normally you would use the actual transfer tape that it comes with to make it a lot easier, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to peel this sucker off like this. And it's a super sparkly bow. I am using the silver one. It's like really sticky, so you have to make sure that you know the surface that you're going to apply this on, because once you stick it on the surface, it is stuck. I'm going to line that up on here. Hold on, let me get some, because it's like, because I'm trying to hold the bookmark and put this down at the same time. All right, there we go. So I'm going to add my bow. I'm going to try and get this centered. I'm going to eyeball this, and I think that's about right. And just lay that down. There, I have a sparkly bow on my bookmark. And peel this up, and there we go. So there's that, and I can tuck that in. I've got my sparkly bow. That's like really cute. So there's that little sparkly bow. Let me clear out all of this like scrap paper, and I'll be right back. Okay, so in my previous video when I was showing that I had purchased new notebooks for my planner, I also had purchased some items from the Planner Boss collective sale, and I ended up picking up these cute little Polaroid die cuts. These here, however, are not on cardstock. They're just more of a thicker paper, but it's still, it's like paper versus the cardstock. They're still cute. So I have one I already put in the planner. I put one inside the little pocket on the back side of this little dashboard. So I've got one there. I might put like a little picture or something. I'll have to print some pictures out. This is when you're really wishing you had one of those little selfie, you know, Polaroid instant printouts for photos. So that's what I'll use that for. And I just thought these were like really cute and simple, kind of like how I made my let's see, this one here, just make your own little Polaroid kind of like frame or template and then just add your elements to it. So that's kind of what that is. But this one just has the little flower at the top. So I added that one. I'm gonna add some more vellum to my planner. I also bought these in the Planner Boss collective sale, and I have 3 of them. And here's the third one. So I have the eyelashes, I've got the bows, and I have hearts. And I think I'm gonna use that around one of my notebooks here. So the list maker, I think I'm just going to use the bows. I probably will have to trim this down a bit. I think they were a little bit larger than the notebook. Yeah, so I got to cut off about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. So let's just do that right now. Just kind of trim that out. This is when you want to have super sharp scissors. And perfect. So there's that. And then I'm going to wrap this around my list maker. Okay, it might be easier to do it this way by taking out the notebook and then doing it this way as a 1 whole unit. And then tuck that underneath my planner. And that's just to give it some texture and while it's in the notebook as well. And then that crinkly noise, that's a lot of fun, the little sounds. So there's that. On one of my pockets, I had decided to add the other piece of this notebook paper pat. So I'm going to trim this down so that it will fit in there. And I'm going to eyeball this, probably crooked, but whatever. And kind of tuck, see if I can do this and tuck those underneath all those die cuts in the back. Perfect. There we go. So I'll probably fill that up with some more stuff. And then on this side, I can add my other die cuts. Do I have any? I guess I don't. Huh. Or I can move this card over there if I want to, or put some other notes. I think what I'm going to do next is I might take off one of these pockets from the cover of this dashboard. I'll leave the underside one, but the top one I think I'm going to remove that because I'll use that sort of as a, put this back on here real fast. Okay, so since this is where I have all of my lists, like my shopping list and stuff, and then I've got like my little wallet, I'll probably just carry like my little gift cards and some change or whatever. But I thought on here I could just put some sticky notes. And then that can just be like my surface for, like if I need to jot down something and maybe hand somebody a note, or if I need to, you know, instead of just writing it in my notebook right away, because I'm the type, I want to kind of make everything nice and neat. And so if I just jot random stuff down, it's going to be sloppy. So I'll just write them on the top of the sticky notes. And yes, of course, these would be like those cheapo sticky notes that you can find like at the dollar spot. I think I bought these at Home Goods that don't work very well, but they're super pretty. I like the black and white stripe. If you've noticed a theme with this video, let me know. Obviously I like black and white stripes. I mean, my watch band is a black and white stripe. My planner is black and white. So I'll just add a couple of those. I'll probably put some washi tape just to kind of secure them in place like that. But then I'll just have some random notes, random like scratch paper that I can use. That's the word I was trying to think of before, scratch paper. And I don't know if you guys ever go to like the craft stores and stuff and you can sample the pens. I always write like on the notepads like, oh, a planner girl was here or something like that. That's what that is. So there's that, and I've got my vellum, and there's that, my wallet, and this little note that'll just tuck back here. I may or may not use that, I don't know. Okay, so I also have some sticker sheets that I'm going to be storing in my planner. I like to carry a couple of sticker sheets that I know that I use like on a regular basis, and I've got, so the little honeybee girls, I just printed a little strip of those, some planners. I also have some donate and declutter stickers. I've been working on, I think like forever, on donating items and decluttering. So I have those to kind of mark on in my booklets where I'm going to be keeping track of all the organizational projects. So in here, this is probably where I will be using these stickers the most. And then I have some coffee stickers here. These are for, you know, if you're a big fan of Starbucks, sort of like Double Star Day. And then if there's, you know, checking your rewards. And I know like a couple days ago, it was the happy hour, like buy one, get one on the Frappuccinos. I love the caramel macchiatos and the caramel Frappuccinos, like the best with like extra caramel. And then here's some cloud stickers that have just like little speech bubbles or clouds. You know, you can write little things in there. And then design stickers. I love these kind of stickers, the word stickers. So that's something new to my shop. I listed a whole bunch of, you know, word stickers in the shop. They're about 1 inch or so in width and about probably not even a 1/2 inch in height. So, I mean, this will be good for just kind of putting on the planner and then, you know, writing down your little list there. So I'll use those when I'm designing stickers. And then this one here, this one's not available in the shop, but it's just an assortment of all the other ones that are available in the shop, minus the grocery stores. You know, H-E-B, that's here, like Texas, so I go there a lot. CVS, Target, craft store I go to a lot. I think that one is in the shop, but anyway. But then like a 10-minute task, so I just kind of condensed it all into one sheet instead of having like 40 sheets in my planner. And then these are new to my shop as well. These are the vellum headers, and so this is like that vellum bow that I just put on my bookmark here. It's the same material and it's super fun, and the texture is really cool. So just the sparkly silver ones, but I have an assortment of colors available in my shop as well for those. But I'll just be keeping these kind of tucked in, and you're kind of zoomed in a little bit. Let's zoom you out. I'll just keep these probably tucked underneath in the back. I might make a folder for these, I'm not quite sure, but for now I'll just have them stored back here, kind of use that space a little bit. But yeah, those fit perfectly. All these sticker sheets, I kind of changed my format in my shop and did a little bit of restructuring of some sticker sheets and took down some old listings and popped up new listings. But yeah, that fits perfectly like that. Oh, and there's one other thing. I have top tabs that I want to add to my booklets, and I just printed out. I was just using like kind of the perimeter of the paper when I was designing in Silhouette. I have like notes, week, month, and list, and so I'm just going to trim these out, and I will show you how I adhere them to the tops of my notebooks. I have all of my tabs cut out. I'm not going to be using this one, I don't think, so I'll set that aside. But I have my week, my month, and the list. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue, and when I cut these out, I left a bottom border a little bit wider, so that way I can add just a little bit of glue to the bottom edge, like so. And that I'm going to place that on the underside of the cover. I want to offset it since I'll have 3 different tabs, but so I'll probably just do it like this. Hopefully that'll stick, I don't know. That, just kind of press on that a little bit to where I should be able to see at the top. There we go. And it's just adhered to the top edge a little bit, and so then I will put the one on for my wheat, and let's find the cover, and the same thing, I'll just apply a little bit of glue to the edge, and then I will make this one in the center a little bit. It's kind of staggering them, so I'll be able to see them from the top of the planner. Let's see how that looks on here. Oh, so, oops, there we go. And then my list, which is all the way back here, and I'll put that one more on the right side to finish off that staggered look. And I'll add a little bit more onto this one. And let's see how that one looks in this planner, like that. So there we can see that it says month, it says week, and then it says list. So I like how that is, yeah. I'll probably put this one on this black and white one. I'm not sure if I'm even going to put this on a band or not, or just leave it tucked underneath, but it's a little bit smaller than the traditional notebook that I'm using. It's a little bit shorter, so you wouldn't even see the little note tab because it's shorter than the rest of them. So I will just leave this on the side. Maybe I'll just put it like right here on the outer edge of the notebook. Perfect. And then I'll just tuck that under here, and that's it. So there's one more thing that I want to add. I ended up buying some cute decal stickers when I was at the craft store. My initial E, so these were at Michael's. This large one was in the clearance bin. I think it was like 50 cents. It's just like one, but I mean that's mighty big, but I'm not going to use that one. But I am going to use the smaller one, and it's in that silver. I think they had gold. I can't remember, but I thought that would look cute like on my planner like that. So yeah, I think I might stick that on there. I'm not sure how sticky these are. They seem pretty sticky. It might work for a while. I think after a while it might come off, but yeah, let me know if that looks like, if you would put something like that on the outside of your planner, or if that looks cute, or if I shouldn't, like where should I put that? On the corner, in the center, the top, I don't know, because mostly I hold the planner this way and I'll wrap the string around like this. And I'm guessing I'm still kind of like, what is this little tag for? I would just tuck that under the little zipper part like that. But that is it. I am done so far for setting up my video. This is becoming a long video, so I'm going to end it right here. And that is the setup. I will probably do a flip through video in a couple of weeks about how I use the planner and everything. But yeah, let me know in the comments, like, should I put that on the outside? I think that looks cute. Now I got to take my thumbnail and edit this, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Also click that notification bell so you'll instantly know when I post a video. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.